So this is the fastest way to do open air calculations for a parking garage. This is a Revit template that has parameters and graphics and families and schedules custom built, and you can only find this here. And you can get access to this Revit file and template in the link in this description of this video. So first I'll start by linking a Revit model. I'll go to a 3D view, and I'll change to the work set I want to work in here. Insert link, and this will be what we study here. So I have some wall families that I use, and that this file is going to use to identify open area and total area, as well as linear feet. You can actually get those parameters and that data from here. And if I go to kind of this is the these are what those walls look like. They have these graphics applied to them that you'll see in a minute. So I can either copy them from here, or I can just draw them and make sure that I have my work plane set correctly. But I'm going to start with the garage total area here. So that's a wall that represents the overall area of a given elevation. I'm going to draw this on all four sides. And they don't have to be connecting. Don't really have to worry about that. So if I go to my main sheet, you'll see in the elevation, you'll see these show up, and they'll be transparent so you can see what's going on behind them. The other thing, depending on which, what the zoning and codes you're following, you might calculate this at a maximum of 7 feet high. Just depends on the rules there, local cities rules. So I'm going to type in floor 1 for these. And if I go to my elevations, all you do is align the edges of these to the outermost face. And we can do this to all four sides until this is all done. So we're really close over here. You can also use the align tool. If I go to modify, click align, good. One more time for up here. So that's done. So once that's done, you'll see over here these kind of calculations will start to automatically show up. The facade area, the minimum required area, and a calculation that takes 20% of that for this specific case where this project would be located. There's also a legend that identifies what the hatches mean, and there's also a floor plan here that you can change where that floor plan is being cut from by simply moving this section up and down. But in this plan, you can also use the plan to draw and make changes to the open air wall. So if I go back to the 3D view, I'm going to start drawing in the open area. I'll start with 100% open area, and I'm just going to kind of draw these, a few of them so you can see. It really doesn't matter which plane these are drawn in either, as long as you can see them in elevation. That's all that really matters. So we zoom in here. You can see that this is also transparent, and it will represent the open area. The hatch has an open area, and so you go around the facade, kind of just doing this. In this case, this one actually might not be, because there's a screen in front of it. We'll do 50% open area. So and bring that down. So that's a different hatch, and it's a different calculation. That'll change things over here. So you'll see open area provided ends up showing up, which is what we want to see. So if I'm down here, what I really want to do is group all of these floors together. And I'm going to select all of these and make sure that garage open calc open sides here if I expand this out, this is to calculate or to just show up in the schedule how many open sides there are, because that matters on some of these. So I'm gonna hit 2 and make sure all of this is set to floor 1. Okay. And then all we need to do from there is copy this. Once we've got, and you can work, again, you can work in plan and in elevation here to get all of these hatches to align with the actual facade on all these sides. Yeah, they show up once you click into it. Then you simply copy it up vertically. However tall your floor-to-floor height is, you can unconstrain it. Maybe something like that. And then if I double click into here, just make sure that this is set to floor 2. It's going to be the same amount of open sides. And you might change the groups if the building changes all the way up, or you can keep these grouped. But once you're done with that, you end up with all your floors done and all of your elevations graphically showing you how the area is being measured. Even here, there's a difference between 100% open air and then this screen here, which is a different hatch, all of which gets calculated correctly, and it's sorted out by floor here as well. So you get your linear foot calculations and your area calculations pretty quick there, and makes it really quick to do lots of parking garages or to just get this task completed as quickly as possible. So once you do get access to this file, and you are able to access the website, what comes with this is also a lot of how-to videos that go in depth into step by step how each part of this works. And also within this template there are sample projects that you can look at, garages that are different shapes and sizes. So yeah, whatever type of parking garage you're doing, this should be able to calculate your open air. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.